on this MLB 18, man. On this my career mode, I have a pitcher. I've been playing with him since MLB 15 or 14, one of those. But yeah, so my stats are out there. Lineup rotations.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Don't want to mess with her. Okay, go ahead.
From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight it's the first of four between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals.
Okay.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Kevin Casey will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Now at the plate, Manuel Vizcaíno. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this.
What's going on? We got Casey just joined us.
And I'm not necessarily
from the Gaming with Casey show.
Just being aggressive on the base.
What's going on, man?
Defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Those are words right there. That is
Slider's in for a strike.
Yeah.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees.
In Kansas City today.
Oh my God.
Go after
That's
that one.
some
He's in a
sweat
quick
in the
hole,
hole.
0-2. Casey
That's
is the kind of
68
pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers
Casey.
really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah,
Sure.
Matty, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Stepping in for the Jays, Michael Holman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. That finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
Give me that strike, boy. There we go. Let's get that first strike.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
You're out of here.
1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. First offering on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. He doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
One and two, here
Let's
it
get
comes.
this strike.
Tulowitzki comes up empty
talking
there as he
about.
swings and misses for the first down.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City
My
sets up
pitcher
on
cold,
day.
though.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bryant Graves, as he'll get his first up. This one hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Tommy Jolly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Devin Travis, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch coming, here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that
Look at that,
inside
boy.
curveball, a little front
Oh.
hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the
Or I tell you, baseball games became a long way from RBI and bases loaded. I'll tell you, I enjoyed those at the time they were out, but this right here, masterpiece.
Fastball called for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Hey, my boy Cole, my pitcher, boy.
3 strikeouts, not too shabby.
Strikeout king.
More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another chance? Manuel Vizcaino. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
This fucked up my perfect game.
Again, Justin Milano.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do.
Man, you better share and chill out. You ain't playing with it, so don't mess with it.
That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job.
When?
Any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So how he get it off the ground then?
It was right here.
Oh, get back to him. Man. Oh, get back to him. He had it on the bed.
Late decision to swing that
Get back to
time,
him.
and as a result, it's 0-2.
Get back to him.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heavers.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. He got him on his front foot. It's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Vizcaino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No. stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryant Graves. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready now, Tommy Jolly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is up with it. And quickly there are 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That's up, that's up.
Susak shading to his right. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched at this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
That's what I do best.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. High in the air out to center field. Ramirez is under this one, and that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Vizcaino. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. High pop-up. Abreu waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3. Striding in once again, Justin Milano. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Milano brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Heading out towards shallow right. Dickerson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Push to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson's after it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Hold it.
Ready for another shot now. Bryant Graves. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A ball and no strikes. Coleman is off at first with 2 away. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Tommy Jolly. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Now batting.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Hit out towards second. Ramirez is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So one run here on one hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. It's the Royals 5 and the Blue Jays 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Vizcaíno. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The right fielder, number 9, Justin Milano.
Into the box, Justin Milano, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Missed with a slider. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Milano is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one.
He tried to play a little mental game, but that didn't work.
How about it? Left fielder, Michael Holman.
What's up, baby? Oh, okay.
In now, Michael Holman. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Tonight's game comes to an end at 5-1, the final score. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kevin Casey earns his league best 14th win, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 run. They left 2 men. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's rate attendance at Hopkins Stadium, 37,903. The Royals, thank you for it.
I thought it was mine. You gotta try another one?
What?
Baseball?
No.
No, my turn to play.
Not yet.
Not yet. What are you gonna play, Madden?
No, I'm done playing.
Go on YouTube?
Yeah, just a little bit, not a lot. I'm saving this now. What's the day? Not longer, not much longer, but